What's good, y'all? It's your favorite Empress. I'm Ladanya, but over here they call me Empress Moxie. And this is an episode of my Empress Talks series. In this area of my channel, I discuss self-care and wellness topics for women to be able to understand how to balance their lifestyle with self-care and wellness. So let's get into today's topic. Okay, y'all, so everybody's talking about the great lock-in right now, and I really love that concept. As a full-time corporate girly and an entrepreneur, I'm always big on new goals and pushing myself to reach them. So the great lock-in is something that is more my speed, and that's why I wanted to come here today and touch on that concept. What I've noticed about this trend of the great lock-in is that people are making it seem like just deactivating Instagram for 30 days or saying no to brunch for a while. But while those things may be helpful to start out, those aren't the things that are going to actually change your life. I want to give you 3 mindset shifts that have actually carried me this year. The real stuff. This is stuff that you can actually use if you are serious about leveling up in this final quarter of the year. Mindset shift number 1 is going to be about replacing discipline with an identity. People think locking in is about discipline, and while that is a component of it, discipline only takes you so far. What I've come to realize that actually works is how you see yourself, your identity, who you see yourself as in this process. An example of this more recently in my life is the fact that I joined a run club. When I joined the run club, that was a challenge for me to get back into running, but the moment that I saw myself as a runner again, it became less challenging because it was about the identity. I joined things like run club and Pilates because I see myself as someone who values her health, who moves her body, who enjoys community. It wasn't about forcing it. It was about embodying it, feeling it, showing up and being like, okay, I'm a Pilates girl today, I'm a runner, I'm a track star. Making it your identity will make it more fun. When you shift from I have to this is who I am, the habits are gonna come naturally. Basically, it won't just be discipline anymore. It would just be you being you. And that's exactly how you stick to things during your lock-in season. Align your choices with your identity, not just your willpower. Mindset shift number 2. Make peace with boring consistency. Let me be honest with you, the glow up is boring most of the time. And that's the part that nobody's gonna be posting on Instagram, on TikTok. You're always seeing the highlight reels, the results of that boring consistency. For me, another personal example and result of my lock-in that has to do with the boring consistency that I had to get used to is me getting 2 raises and a promotion this year. And those results and things did not come from one big flashy moment. It was months of showing up, doing my job well, being visible, and of course making sure my work was speaking for itself. It wasn't always glamorous, but that boring consistency stacked up. The lock-in is repetition. You know how Dr. Umar talks? You know how a professor, a teacher talks when they talk to you? They repeat things. They tell you something more than one time because that's the way that it stays. That's the way that it imprints and actually comes out into something. The meals you cook at home instead of ordering out. The gym days that you're gonna show up tired. The budgeting you do when you would rather be shopping. That's where the results are hiding. And really, once you accept the boring parts as part of the glow, you'll stop fighting it and start building momentum. Mindset shift number 3. Do not get tricked out of your spot. This is the part I want you to carry with you. If you don't remember anything else from watching this video today, whenever you get into a season of locking in, putting your head down, being in the books, being in the work that you want to get the result from, do not get tricked out of your spot. Don't listen to everybody else. Do not let anyone define who you are. Do not let anyone sell you short. Whenever you're locking in, you have to already know your value and hold your position. And this is why Empress Talks is for women, because this is something we do often. A lot of times we want to shrink, we want to make space, We want to be courteous. We want to be nice. Forget that. When you're locking in, this is the time where you're holding proof of concept already. You already know you're capable. So let's get to it. Do not shrink. Even if no one understands why you're doing this, your grind, whatever, don't shrink. Don't compromise. This might even be an inner thing that's getting in your way. It might not even be other people, but don't get in your own way. Do not be scared of standing out. That's a part of the game. And work on your inner dialogue. And I'm saying this because alignment is about holding your spot even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it feels rocky, even when there are multiple emotions and things that are telling you to let go, to make way, to shrink. For me, in a personal example, as a startup founder in the fintech space, this is male dominated. As a full-time girly in the corporate world, this is also male dominated, not to mention white male dominated. And what does that mean for me? What should that mean? Should that mean I shrink? Should that mean I compromise, sell myself short? No, it means I need to get up and be visible. It means I need to hold my position. It means I need to be vigilant. You cannot get tricked out of your spot if you know you belong. That's the first thing I advise you to, carve into your brain. I don't know. Keep it in there and don't forget those words. You cannot get tricked out of your spot if you know who you are, so do you. In this great season of lock-in. In this season of lock-in, do not fold because of fear, and do not fold because of other people projecting onto you what they assume might go wrong in the event that they were in your position, because you're in your position for a reason. People love to tell me specifically, somebody who's already successful and on her way to build more things. They like to tell me, oh my God, that's a long time to invest. Oh my God, I don't know if I could do that. You're right, because you can't do that. You're not me. That's why it's my journey. That's why it's your journey. And you need to understand this lock-in is personal for you and your specific needs. So if the lock-in for somebody is about losing 50 pounds and your lock-in is about saving $5,000, don't keep comparing to them. It makes no sense because y'all are both on different journeys of lock-in. Remember, it's personal. And that's why no one's opinion should matter, because we're all doing the lock-in in a different way. And that's okay. Protect your spot, okay? That's where the breakthrough happens. Y'all saw what I did there. If you didn't know, I have a self-care brand called Breakthrough, which is all about taking a step back, thinking and processing before you move forward. And it's a brand for women. That's the brand that I'm actually working on during my season of lock-in. Something that I want to improve for Breakthrough is the visibility. I want to improve exactly how I tell the story, how I engage you all, and have you guys gain interest in where I'm headed. That's something that I'll be working on during my lock-in, and I would definitely love to have you come along with me. So if you're not subscribed, you should be, because it's fun over here. I don't only do these Empress Talks, I also have Empress Diaries, which are the vlog version of the sit down, where I show you how I balance my hustle and career with self-care and wellness. Okay, I wrap it in a cute little bow and make it fun for you. Anywho, as you enter your great lock-in season, I want you to think about this: identity over discipline, peace with boring consistency, and not getting tricked out of your spot. And that's how you make locking in about alignment and accountability, not punishment. That's how you get closer to creating the beautiful life that you want. And that's what I want. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for all the girlies. Okay, period. So, and that's all I have for you today in this Empress Talks episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate that feedback. And let me know in the comments what you'll be working on during this great lock-in season, the end of 2025. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!